Where do you want to go, Jane? Why do you want to go?
Sekarang, coba saudara ulangi pertanyaan-pertanyaan tentang Don dan Jane. Siap?
Where does Don want to go? Why does he want to go? Where does Jane want to go? Why does she want to go?
Baiklah. Sekarang, coba dengarkan pertanyaan lain yang dapat diajukan Chris.
Why don't you want to go, Don? Why don't you want to go, Don?
Dia ingin mengetahui mengapa Don tidak ingin melakukan sesuatu.
Why don't you want to go, Don?
Sekarang, coba ucapkan sesudah Chris.
Why don't you want to go, Jane?
Sekarang, coba dengarkan pertanyaan Chris kepada Jane tentang Don.
Why doesn't Don want to go?
Atau,
Why doesn't he want to go?
nah, sekarang giliran saudara untuk bertanya. Saudara akan mendengar kalimat, misalnya,
Don doesn't want to go to the fashion parade.
dan saudara hendaknya bertanya,
Why doesn't he want to go?
kemudian ulangilah pertanyaan yang betul dari Chris. Siap, saudara-saudara?
Jane doesn't want to go to the mountains.
Why doesn't she want to go?
Don doesn't want to go to the city.
Why doesn't he want to go?
Baiklah. Sekarang, coba saudara ajukan pertanyaan lagi, tetapi kali ini langsung kepada Don atau Jane.
I don't want to go to the mountains.
Why don't you want to go?
I don't want to go to the city.
Why don't you want to go?
Nah, mari kita kembali pada percakapan tadi. Saudara masih ingat, Jane tidak mau pergi ke gunung, dan Don tidak ingin pergi ke kota, dan sebagainya. Chris menyarankan supaya mereka mencoba memecahkan persoalan itu.
Well, let's try to solve the problem.
Oh, doesn't matter. It's starting to rain. I don't intend to go to the mountains in the rain.
Yes, you're right. It's starting to rain.
Nah, saudara pendengar, cuaca berubah dengan cepat, bukan? Saudara pendengar, mari kita berlatih membuat beberapa pertanyaan yang pendek. Pertama-tama, coba dengarkan dulu.
Don stayed at home on Saturday.
Nah, hal itu di luar dugaan. Tadi dia akan pergi ke gunung. Coba dengarkan suatu pertanyaan pendek yang menunjukkan rasa heran bahwa dia tidak jadi pergi ke gunung.
Didn't he go to the mountains?
Coba dengarkan lagi pertanyaan itu.
Didn't he go to the mountains?
Sekarang, dengarkan hal lain lagi yang tidak terduga-duga.
Jane visited Anne Smart on Saturday afternoon.
Didn't she go to the fashion parade?
Coba dengarkan lagi pertanyaan yang menunjukkan rasa heran tadi.
Didn't she go to the fashion parade?
Jadi, ada dua hal yang harus kita lakukan untuk membentuk pertanyaan yang bersifat menyangkal dari suatu kalimat berita. Pertama-tama, kalimat itu harus kita ubah menjadi kalimat menyangkal.
She went to the fashion parade. She didn't go to the fashion parade. She didn't go to the fashion parade.
Kemudian, kita ubah kalimat menyangkal itu menjadi pertanyaan, yaitu dengan mengubah susunan kata-katanya.
Didn't she go to the fashion parade?
Coba dengarkan perubahan-perubahan itu.
She didn't go. Didn't she go? Didn't she go to the fashion parade?
Sekarang, coba ucapkan sesudah Chris.
Didn't she go to the fashion parade?
Sekarang, coba ucapkan pertanyaan lain tentang Don.
Didn't he go to the mountains?
Baiklah. Berikut ini sebuah latihan lagi. Saudara akan mendengar sebuah kalimat, disusul oleh pertanyaan yang bersifat menyangkal. Ulangilah pertanyaan itu. Coba ikuti dulu contoh berikut.
Don went to the mountains on Saturday.
Didn't he play tennis?
Dan saudara ulangi pertanyaan tadi, yaitu,
Didn't he play tennis?
bagus. Sekarang coba beberapa contoh lagi. Siap?
Chris stayed at home last night.
Didn't he go to the cinema?
Helen went to work by car this morning.
Didn't she go by bus?
Ewan went to the city yesterday.
Didn't he go to the concert?
Don played tennis on Saturday.
Didn't he go to the mountains?
Baiklah. Berikut ini beberapa latihan lagi. Tetapi kali ini tentang waktu-waktu lain.
Helen's watching television.
Isn't she listening to the radio?
They were at a party last night.
Weren't they at home?
They live in Adelaide.
Don't they live in Perth?
Baiklah. Coba dengarkan percakapan singkat berikut ini. Perhatikan khususnya